Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Hintz here, aka the Clockmaster. I'm here with my wife,
Shannon, aka Cosmic Banks.
and we are here for
The House of the Dragon finale.
episode 10.
Yeah.
If you guys, some of y'all was really coming hard for me in my last reaction
Because of Aegon?
because of Aegon. Well,
Do you not want to have a reaction?
like, what's up with that? Like, I don't like the character. I don't like the guy. Well, not the actor. Respected actor.
Yeah.
But I don't like the character, so we want me to do. You mean to lie?
He's made for us to not like him. What did you want from us?
Apparently, I also spoke too much during one of the greatest scenes ever.
Honestly, what's new?
What's new,
The
right?
amount of comments that we get that we talk too much.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Sorry.
Well, you want me to stay? Well, you want me to be in a video like this? Bravo.
Golf claps.
Amazing.
Wow.
And then when something happens, you go.
Oh my god.
Like, what do you want me to do? If I say fire be that, I would say fire be that. Like, you want me to just stay quiet? Anyways, I don't care. I enjoyed watching the last episode. That was my reaction. Deal with it. And I'm probably going to have a similar reaction to this episode. Because I don't like Aegon. And Team Rhaenyra.
Honestly,
As weird as it is to say that, but like Team Rhaenyra, like
Rhaenyra, man.
it is what it
Through and
is.
through.
Through and through. But it doesn't matter. I hope the episode's great. I already know it's gonna be great. House of the Dragon already got nominations for award season right now. Patty got snubbed, okay?
Yeah, he did.
Patty got snubbed, okay? He like carried this entire show on his back. Like he did such a great job. So a little round of applause real quick
Wait, I don't have pants.
for Patty. Shout out to Patty, okay? Appreciate all the awesome work you did this season, House of the Dragon. All right, for reaction to this episode and the entire season and series right now so far is on our joint Patreon, The Cosmic Clock. Please make sure to go ahead and check that out. If you want to see parts where we're not talking over,
You want to see us not talk too much.
because there's a lot of time in a reaction, guys. Like you only see the parts that we talk because of the commentary thing. There's a lot of times anyone that watches the full reactions will tell you there's plenty of times where we're just silent when certain parts of the dialogue is happening.
Right. Maybe a comment every 5 minutes or so, but
Not even. Sometimes it's like
sometimes it like is 10,
it's
15
10,
minutes.
50 minutes. We don't say nothing.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, let's get right into it, guys. Finale. I'm excited. I've seen some pictures. Let's see how it all plays out.
I don't even need to see this to know I want the next season now.
Oh, we already want the next season. It is what it is. We need the next season.
I know it's gonna leave us on some cliffhanger.
Of course.
Man, I've never had this experience with Game of Thrones stuff.
I have.
I've never had this.
Yeah.
I literally caught up to Game of Thrones in 2 weeks and watched the finale.
I've had this for 2 seasons. So I finished season 6. But yeah, it was the 8 we ended on, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I reacted up to season 6. I watched all on my own, and then I think season 6 I reacted to all of season 6 because I knew season 7 was coming out. So I reacted to season 6. My friend Izzy, shout out to Izzy. Izzy came and joined me for a couple of reactions and stuff. So we did that. Izzy and Phil, if y'all know, we reacted to a lot of like Game of Thrones episodes, season 7, season 8. So shout out to those guys, man. But anyways, yeah, I did season 6. Izzy came for some of those, and then season 7 came out. Reacted to all those episodes every week. Phil came over to the crib, and we were out there. Phil. I gotta say this real quick. Again, shout out to Phil, man. Shout out to my friend Phil. Phil came over sometimes twice a week, man. Like Phil lived like 40 minutes away from me too, man. Like Phil was a bro. Like for real. Like he came over for Flash, and he came over for Game of Thrones.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Phil.
Commitment.
Yeah, no, Phil really came through for me, man. Like when I was really trying to get the channel off, and he came through and was like, he's like, yeah, I can come do videos with you. So you guys can see those reactions with me and Phil and Izzy, because we had a lot of fun doing those. So that was a lot of fun times, man. And then obviously my cosplay group we did. We did a reaction to
Yeah, it wasn't the finale.
It wasn't a finale, but we did a reaction to
Yeah.
to one of the episodes. So
I don't remember which one.
lots of Game of Thrones on this channel. I know I'm talking way too much now at this point. We should have already started.
Connor,
But
cut this down.
no, Connor, you don't have to. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, people will skip if they want to.
Yeah.
If they want to listen, they'll listen, right? But yeah, I'll just wrap it by saying, yeah, so I had to, long story short, back to topic, I had to wait.
Yeah,
And so I know what that
never-
feels like.
Never had to wait for Game of Thrones stuff.
Well,
You
the
know.
first time for everything. All right, now we will start. Let's get into it. We'll talk about ladies you normally do. Let's get into it now.
Not like you.
In what way, sweet boy?
Not so perfect.
Aww. Aw. That's cute.
I am anything but. My father looked
That's a
after me
fact.
and helped to prepare me
Yeah.
for my duties.
Princess Rhaenys has just arrived on Dragonback. She urgently requests an audience with you and Prince Daemon.
It is time.
Mm-hmm. She didn't know he died yet. Rhaenys got that quick.
Oh, she is on Dragonback.
Oh yeah. Full armor and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She's pregnant too, it seems. Again.
We didn't know.
Princess Rhaenys,
Hell yeah,
might we
baby.
hope for news of Lord Corlys's recovery?
Viserys is dead.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, well, you gotta be.
I
It's
grieve
very
to
urgent.
with you, Rhaenyra. Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
Mm.
They crowned him before the masses.
So that the masses will see him as their rightful king. But that war is not mine to begin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
I
fair.
launch this warning to you out of loyalty to my husband and to my house.
That's a lot to deal with.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh jeez.
Baby's coming.
I don't know if it's ready that fast.
Complete. This should not.
Yeah.
It is fucking happening.
I don't know about all that, bro.
You've done this 5 times before.
Damn.
Keep your spirit
Not true with the other kids.
Yeah.
Oh, get off, get off, get off. Ow, ow.
For her saying ow is the most realistic like freaking thing ever.
At least they're getting more training in.
Whatever claim remains to me, you are now its heir. Naught is to be done but by my command.
He partially took that.
I mean, I think he respects his mother in that sense.
I think so too, but
My mother has decreed no action be taken while she's abed.
I mean, that's literally fair though.
Young
Yeah.
prince.
Stand your ground.
The ravens.
Might be your great uncle dad, but
I shall see it done.
But if you choose treachery, if you swear fealty now only to later turn your cloaks, know that you will die.
hey man, serious.
right.
Oh yeah. Man, it's very serious right now. God, I hate seeing Rhaenyra like this.
Mm-hmm. Jeez.
Damn. Oh God.
Jeez.
Oh. Oh God. Oh God. Jesus, that's graphic. What the hell? God, she just lost like a lot of blood too. Oh, the poor baby. Oh God, this is crazy. God damn. Ugh, man, that was rough.
Bro, I don't want to hear no one questioning the mental or physical strength of Rhaenyra ever after that. Jesus.
All by herself too. This is
Yeah.
the shock. The shock
Yeah.
triggered the early birth.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, now he's been a real one.
Yeah.
Where the crown should be.
Mm-hmm. It should have been all along.
Man, this is a hurtful episode.
Yeah.
Is she gonna do it too? The one thing I'm worried about, honestly, is Vhagar.
Yeah.
He could
That's
eat.
a big issue.
He could eat them other dragons for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
That's very satisfying.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Your cause owns a power that has not been seen in this world since the days of old Valyria.
Dragons.
Yeah.
Dragonstone has 13 to their 4. I also have a score of eggs incubating in the Dragon Mound. No.
I got a lot of dragons.
We need a
Damn, it really is a lot.
A ship has been sighted offshore. A lone galleon flying a banner of a 3-headed green dragon.
Alert the watchtowers.
boy.
Sight the skies.
I love his thing.
What?
The hilt of his
Oh, his
thing
sword?
with the wings.
Yeah.
I love that.
But there's an issue here because Daemon is taking a lot of control in this situation.
Yeah.
He's not giving her a chance to say stay or go.
Right.
That can be a potential problem.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants power. He just wants revenge, and he's easy to go to war.
Mm-hmm.
I've been directed to deliver her message only to Princess Rhaenyra.
Can't get to the phone right now.
Where is the princess?
Where's the queen?
Mm-hmm. Queen's here. I don't know about no princess. I can't with the faces he makes.
Right. I know y'all ain't grabbing y'all swords
Right.
for this dragon. I know y'all ain't grabbing y'all swords. It's what I want. That's what you gotta say.
Princess Rhaenyra.
Queen.
Queen.
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra now.
King Aegon Targaryen, second of his name, in his wisdom and desire for peace, is offering terms.
I would rather feed my sons to the dragons than have them carry shields and cups. For your drunken usurper cunt of a king.
Aegon
Period.
Targaryen sits the Iron Throne. Stale oaths will not put you on the Iron Throne, Princess.
No, because they threatened them.
Succession changed the day your father sired a son.
You are no more hand than Aegon is king. Fucking traitor.
Yes. Go ahead, try something.
Grand Maester.
Got a dragon at the ready.
Sir Eric, bring me Lord Hightower so I may take the pleasure myself.
No. Let Rhaenyra talk.
Manipulation will not help you here, Otto.
No. You can say all those things and throw her in the dungeon.
Enemy have declared war. What are you going to do about it?
Clear the room.
She need to have a word or two.
Right.
With Daemon, like,
I don't know who you think you're talking
right.
to right
He's
now.
like, you're forgetting something, buddy boy. Look how Raid is just here for the tea.
Right.
He's like,
she knows. She knows.
take me a sip. I'm gonna be by the door.
Mm-hmm. Just with the cup on the ear.
Right.
Conqueror's dream. Viserys shared it with me when he named me heir.
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
I'm not shocked by Daemon doing this. Of course, Daemon's gonna resort to using his hands on the queen.
It's better not make Rhaenyra like scared of him or something.
He doesn't know the Song of Ice and Fire. It's gonna be a problem. How's Rhaenyra gonna deal with this? Because this man is only after his own interests. He always has been. And the fact that he puts his hands on her behind closed doors, it says a lot.
Right.
Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your granddaughters were also supposed to get married to them, and
That he was.
mm-hmm.
When you see this man touch a fly, bro. Never rolls his hand at his wives.
No.
Daemon is a backseat king, bro.
Oh, of course.
Yes?
Too few to win a war for the throne. You have the full support of our fleet and house.
Mm-hmm.
Your Grace.
Because
Rhaenys saw what Rhaenyra was doing.
And his
Seeing his
grandkids are in danger. I mean, she's the only one showing restraint, though.
Yeah, she is.
As I said to my bannermen, I made a promise to my father to hold the realm strong and united. To know who my allies are before I send them to war.
Yeah, don't make the first strike.
I mean, I think that's fair. We're not Cobra Kai here. However,
you can still be at the ready.
Narrow Sea is ours.
That Valerian's fleet is pure fire. I love the Valerian theme.
Everything's starting to fall into place.
Dragons can fly faster than ravens.
And
then more convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's actually right about that.
Yeah.
He's right.
I swear it.
Under the eyes of the seven. That's deep.
Yeah.
I swear it.
Well, they might be forced to react, though.
Yeah.
You can't help them if they gotta defend themselves. First duty is a man.
Right.
Very warm welcome.
Yeah.
Man, their dragons are just as big as they're playing like the theme that played with Dany.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, them Ravens be working overtime, bro.
They really do.
They be like,
Bro, I was gonna say, I swear, if it cuts off right there.
Daemon, not going crazy.
Yeah.
He might trigger. He might ignite a war before.
Yeah.
Big boy dragon.
He said he had some.
Hear that dragon purring in the back. Oh, that's gonna be a big one. Woo!
That's a shot.
Right. Look at that shot.
Damn.
Damn. That dragon looks menacing.
Dragon looks seasoned, bruh.
Jeez. Damn, that dragon's ready for war.
Damn.
That was a shot, and that was a whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to receive as warm as a welcome as we think.
Right. So they did technically swear loyalty to Aegon.
But they're showing us this. So this is what's concerning me, is that they're showing us this.
Yeah.
I don't think Buddy Boy is making it back.
I don't know.
They look like they were ready.
Well, I mean, you always have guards outside.
No, I know, but they look like they were expecting him to come. I wouldn't be shocked if yep. That's what I was about to say. I wouldn't be shocked if what's his name, man?
Aegon?
No, Aemon. I wouldn't be shocked if Aemon was already there.
No, that's his dragon.
Yeah.
I'm Prince Viserys Velaryon.
They gonna kill his dragon or something.
They're gonna kill him. And that's gonna be what triggers this war.
Yeah.
He's not making it back and somebody's gonna see it.
Where's the bloody maester?
Like, somebody has to read this. I'm not doing it.
Right.
This
is lovely.
I shall take your answer to the Queen, my lord.
Tired of Aemon's face.
Wait.
No.
I'm not tired of Aemon's face. I don't mind Aemon.
No, it's just the smugness. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
do it.
freaking
You ain't
do
get
it.
yourself killed.
Could just fly about the realm, trying to steal my brother's throne at no cost. plan to make a gift of it to my mother.
You really think I'm gonna do that? Right.
Right.
I'll not have blood shed beneath my roof.
At least I have respect for him for that.
Right, like
He ain't come here to fight.
no.
He did not come here to fight. Take that somewhere else.
Bro, can we like ensure that Aemond is not going to leave? Like, his man's just gonna get shot out of the sky.
No, that's Vhagar. He's not making it back, bro.
No, bro, I'd been like, hey, look, listen, I know that I came here real quick. Yeah, but I was gonna be like, can I just like stay the night or something? Like,
Nah, he's not making it back, bro.
he's not. Vhagar gone.
No, he's not.
Hmm?
He's not gone. He's waiting for
No,
him.
gone is like not right there. It's like hiding.
I'm just waiting for him to pop up. Yeah, bro. Homeboy ain't making it back, bro.
That's gonna be the cause of war.
Mm-mm.
I don't like this.
He's not making it back, bro. Look how freaking big his dragon is, bro. He can eat him. Bro, he can literally eat them in one bite, bro.
It's like an appetizer.
The only thing is that might give him an advantage is his agility, but that dragon don't have the temerity. Woo! Bro, his dragon is way too damn big, bro. God
Look
damn.
at that one that Damon had.
Woo! You gotta be agile, bro. That might be the only thing that saves you.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, bro. You gotta be agile. That's the only thing. You gotta find some small rock or something that you can't fly through.
Oof.
Damn. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, he blinded Vhagar too? 7 hells. Nah. I don't trust. He gonna come one clomping.
Wait, what?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, Vhagar did not listen.
Oh, he didn't want Vhagar to do that.
No. Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
That was Aemond's fault that wars had happened.
Oh, yeah.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
I wonder if Aemond's gonna show up.
Uh-oh. He didn't want that to happen. He was just trying to like
Intimidate
him.
He wasn't trying to do anything.
He don't got control over that dragon, bruh.
To be fair, Luke's dragon struck first.
He did, like he did the last time.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
that's what Aemond does. Aemond teases. He likes to bait people into getting them to strike first. That's what he does. That's how he lost his eye, and that's how this happened.
Jesus.
However, what's even more concerning is that Aemond doesn't have control over that dragon.
Yeah.
Aemond don't got control over that dragon.
No. There's no true loyalty.
I wonder if they found out.
I think so.
How did they find out? I don't know. I told you that boy ain't making it back, bruh. Yeah, we fighting now. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We fighting
You
now.
killed my son. Like.
Now we fighting now. That boy was too innocent. He didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve. He did not deserve that.
No.
Oh, she's gonna turn around. It's gonna be the eyes of war. It's ready. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the black too. The Black Queen.
Black Queen.
Oof. Oh, I got chills.
Damn.
Oh, I got chills.
Damn.
Wow, bruh. Dang, man.
Oh, I'm so sad it's over.
Yeah, I know.
So much happened, man. This is really the start of everything.
Oh yeah, this is just the beginning. It's just like how season 1 of Game of Thrones ended with Ned Stark dying, and that's really the beginning of Game of Thrones. like, that's everything with this.
Yeah, this is where it started.
This is where
Luke
House of the Dragon starts. All that was just a build up.
Yeah.
But dang, like, I know, I know that, like, I've seen, like, that, the guy who plays, Aemond is, like, very shy and closed off.
That's just adorable.
Like, even his Instagram is, like, on private, and he has, like, he
Yeah.
barely follows anyone.
It's always the ones that are, like, really shy or very, like, sweet in real life that play the meanest,
Craziest
like,
characters.
craziest characters, man.
Yeah. But yeah.
That was House of the Dragon.
I don't even know how to start.
How do we begin? Like,
Alright.
so much just happened.
Dang. Dang, bro.
This is a very intense episode. I feel like I say that about a lot of these episodes, though.
I know.
They really came out the gate. That was a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to, like, kind of break it down into, something to talk about. Because there's just so much that it's hard to pinpoint anything.
Well, let's start from the beginning. And just kind of make our way through. So, obviously, in the beginning, everything seems to be all right with Rhaenyra. She, from her perspective, she just got back from having a great dinner with her dad and family. A somewhat nice dinner.
Yeah,
the best one they've had in forever.
And she was actually going back, like, fairly soon after.
Right. And, she was just vibing with the kids, trying to prep her sons, to be leaders in their own way, and talking about how she's going to be there for him and everything. Yeah. And obviously gets the bombshell that literally just happened from Rhaenys that, hey, yo, stuff is going down.
Right.
And, like...
That very intense scene.
Right. Oh, my God, bro. That scene in the beginning with her... unfortunately, with the miscarriage and everything, which that would technically be considered miscarriage, right?
Yeah, that would be considered miscarriage.
Or just a stillbirth or something.
Well, it was technically early.
Yeah. So miscarriage.
It's hard to say. I think it would technically be classified under miscarriage.
That's what I would think, yeah.
Because it was an early birth by shock.
Yeah.
Basically. So, yeah, I think that would be...
I mean, whether Rhaenys delivered the news or not, she was going to hear it.
Yeah, at some point.
And it was going to have...
It was probably the best coming from her, though.
Yeah. Being family, being her cousin.
Instead of just
some random person.
Rolling up.
Yeah, auto rolling up. The king is dead. Like, that would have been the worst.
Like,
so,
swear your loyalty to King.
Right. Oh, man,
like,
that would have been the worst. Say what now? Like... So that whole scene, I mean, Emma Darcy, man, she's great. She's great. I mean, everyone in this show does a fantastic job and did a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
Everyone. There's no one's performance that wasn't great.
Yeah.
The casting was so on point. Mm-hmm. They knew who they got and why they got them. Everyone was great, from Vaemond to Corlys to Laenor to everyone. Everyone did a fantastic job in this series.
Definitely.
Like, their acting was top notch. Mm-hmm. And the story was well written, obviously, and George R. Martin having an executive producer / consultant role, making sure that certain plot points are not getting jagged and stuff like that. They don't want to make the same mistake they made for the last season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Again. So, hopefully that's a lesson they learn from that and continue to write. I mean, a lot of people were initially worried about D&D not being involved in this project until they saw season 8, and then they're like, yeah, they could stay out of this.
Right.
So, I'm glad to see that it paid off. I know there was a lot of concerns in the beginning. A lot of concerns. I mean, I'll never forget.
After episode 1, I was hooked.
Yeah, after episode 1, I was sold. Yeah, for sure.
I definitely did have my concerns going into it, though.
Yes.
But after seeing how the first episode played out, I'm like, okay, this is going to be.
Yeah, Millie Alcock really
She-
stole the show,
Absolutely.
and Olivia as well, though,
Mhm.
as Allison really deserves
Yeah.
a lot of praise too.
Definitely.
All of them did a great job. I mean, like older Allison,
Yeah.
man, I'm mad I get to rag on Laris this episode, man.
Which man?
Oh Lord, dude. Hey, everybody got their thing. But going back to it though, I mean, like, I'll never forget. Like, I might have been discussing film or somebody. I'll never forget seeing the first like picture of the very first table read and seeing everyone and being like, okay, they're working on it. They're working on a Game of Thrones spinoff. Okay, they're doing it.
Yeah.
Ooh, and let's not forget we do have another spinoff in the works.
Do we?
Jon Snow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They're doing one with John
I
with
forgot about that.
with Aegon Targaryen, the 15th.
The 27.
Right. So I mean, they are working on that unless something
Yeah.
happens and they pull out. But that is being developed.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
And there was rumors of one with Arya, but there's no confirmation on that.
I did say once the show ended, I did want to see more of what Arya does.
Right.
So,
Like, let them explore different parts of the world.
yeah.
You know, because she
'Cause
did go out to sea.
Arya is one of my favorite characters from Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was doing everything. She had her foot everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, I really want to know.
And went through a lot of transformations too.
So much. Oh, gosh, she's such a great character.
I wonder, and I know we're going to another conversation, but what if she goes even deeper into the deeper origins as to the faceless people? Like, what if there's more of them out there, and she
Yeah.
kind of like, I don't know, that could be something I think could be cool, because she went out to sea, so we don't know where she's going.
Yeah.
But anyways, bringing it back to House of the Dragon. I mean, the setup was just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The tension and
It was just right there from the get go.
right, and the time jumps were really good too. Like they didn't feel jagged. They all flowed very well.
Yeah, that's an issue with a lot of shows and movies I have, is that it will feel very disjointed.
Yeah,
This one flowed so nicely.
yeah,
And even like the casting for the younger ones and the older versions, it flowed so well. They are like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm just seeing an older version of this person.
mm-hmm.
It's like they just aged them up somehow.
And the characteristics was just amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
everything in this show, guys. I can't wait to rewatch this season in the background, because I normally rewatch shows and like anime and movies and stuff in the
Yeah.
background when I'm either editing or doing research or gaming. I normally have stuff in the background, so I can't wait to rewatch this season in the background again, man. Like I rewatched Mando.
Like 6 times.
Like season 1 and season 2 to 2.5, all the way. Like I rewatched rewatched it twice, like already. So, I can't wait to do that. I've been watching Game of Thrones in the background too, so I can't wait to throw on, House of the Dragon and rewatch it, in the background
Yeah, no.
here and there. It's gonna be great.
This was definitely a win. For
Yeah.
sure. This was great.
Yeah, you gave me my fantasy fix that I needed for the
Yeah.
end of the year.
Like I said, we've been getting a lot of fantasy shows and stuff, and I'm living for it.
Hopefully, Blood Origin is good.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, again, Rings of Power. Heard that it ended up being pretty good. So we'll see.
I'm just waiting for Wheel of Time season 2.
Wheel of Time season 2.
That one's really gonna be over.
Yeah,
Like, I'm watching that ASAP, bro.
right away. But again, bringing it back to House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, everything, even with I love the transition, and they talked the producers and stuff talked about it, but the transition with her being like, I don't want to start war.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to be like Koba. You won't understand that. For Planet of the Apes, Koba. She's like, I don't want to be like Koba. I wanna like let this play out. I'll be prepared, but I'm not gonna be the one to strike first. I ain't gonna
Right,
be
and I
Cobra
do
Kai.
think that was smart.
It was.
Because now, she does have a reason to strike.
Yeah, because I mean, like that's her brothers, First of all,
Yeah.
put that out there.
Yeah.
Like those are that is her blood. Those are her brothers.
Her half brothers.
Her half brothers.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, even though they don't know each other, they didn't grow up together.
Right.
Those are her brothers. That's one. And two, that's her best friend. They do still have love for each other.
Yeah.
Throughout all of this.
To be fair, Alicent was opening up to her a little bit before that thing with Viserys.
Yes. Yeah.
So if that was not said, this would have gone in a completely different direction.
But even still, you can see the restraint from both of them, because when the Greens, more specifically Hightower, was like, okay, we need to go and kill them now. She's like, Viserys would not want this.
Right.
I don't want this. I don't want, you know. And again, shout out to Alicent for being super loyal to Viserys.
Yeah.
No matter
definitely.
what happened, no matter how mad she was at them, no matter how alone she felt, she never once really betrayed him like that.
The only thing she ever really gave up is a little foot, a little ankle.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, I mean,
that's innocent for her.
I mean, I'm just saying it could be worse.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
It could be worse. So, but for the most part, what Viserys gonna do, man? Man can't even breathe. What you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. She give him a little foot. That's it.
You know,
you got a little finger, you got a little foot.
Stop. Please stop. Please stop yourself. No, but I mean, I don't know. There seemed to be some type of relationship forming between her and Cole.
Yeah.
At least I could have read that completely wrong.
No, there definitely is something there.
But I don't know if he was falling for her. There was some love. You know?
I don't know. I think it's just a lot of loyalty right now.
Yeah. But I mean, apart from that though, the point I'm trying to make is she was like, we're not going to kill Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
We can at least give her a chance to you know, swear her loyalty.
Right.
But we're not going to kill her. And then
I
on the
do
flip
respect
side,
Alicent for that, at least.
yeah. And I mean, on the flip side of that though, in this episode, we can see the flip side of that, where she's like, all right, we can't just go and kill them. You know, let's think about this for a second.
They are both very similar in how they think.
Yeah, and they both still have love for each other. And that, I think that's the main thing that was shown through that, was that they both...
There's a lot of anger between them.
Yes.
But there's still, like, that childhood essence that they had together.
They still got love.
They cannot forget.
Right. So, I mean, I really enjoyed seeing that and seeing how that played together and tied together. I mean, honestly, like, just great. And then the transition, obviously, I mean, we've seen that, you know, Daemon is ready for war. He's
been ready.
Angry. He's been ready to strike.
He's been wanting a reason to start a war.
So the restraint between Alicent and Rhaenyra, you can still see that there's love between them.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, but now, you know, Aemon, of course, as what I wanted to talk about in the episode, but I just wanted to let the scene play out without really trying to voice too much stuff. But I'll say it now.
Because that's a very intense scene.
Yeah. What I wanted to say during that scene was that, like, Aemon was trying to convince himself that, you know what, I lost an eye, so I got a big dragon. So I don't care. But really, deep down, you know, he's still bitter. He's still sad, and I love how the actor puts it, like, it was, you know, or the director, I forgot who said it, but you can still see that last sliver of Aemon's childhood coming out, because those scars and the trauma.
Yeah,
it's just like, the trauma.
That all just died right now.
Yeah. Literally, too.
Yeah.
Like, it became a serious thing at that point.
Yeah, and I do love, well, I don't love that happened, but the aftermath of it, you just see Aemon just kind of be like, did that really just happen? Like, how do I handle this going forward? I'm the cause of what's going to happen. Like, there's so much.
It's just a shock, like, what, like, WTF?
Yeah, there's just so much on his face at that moment that it was just so
and just the screams too, because when the fight when Vhagar got hit, immediately he's like, no, like, it's like trying to talk to Thor and like he's not listening to you.
My dog, for the
yeah. It's like talking to him and he just still does it anyway.
Yeah. It's like, no.
It's like a dragon's like a big cat. It's like,
Yeah.
they just listen to you. And that also goes to show, too, though, that the dragons only cooperate. Because you remember, Viserys talked about this in the first episode, or in the first half of the show, where he was telling Rhaenyra, people think that we control the dragons.
Yeah.
They just cooperate with us.
Yeah. That shows it right there.
Dragons are just big cats.
Yeah.
Like, they will do as long as you give them food and give them stuff to burn and take them out to fly and give them scratchies and stuff, they're going to be happy.
I mean, their loyalty really depends on them.
Yes.
Like, how they're feeling.
How they feel about you.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally it.
Yeah. And, Vhagar was like, oh, you gonna roll up on me like that? All right, bet.
Yep.
It's done.
Yep.
I got me a nice snack.
It's like God. It's like a big cat, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's like literally like a big cat. It's like a cat, you can just tell the cat, no.
They're gonna do what they want.
Yeah, right. Don't climb on that thing. Or it can be like some other animal or something attacks the cat. And you tell them, or some human maybe steps on their tail or something. And then they're like, you tell them, no, don't do it. And they're still going to go and claw that person anyway because they're offended and took it personally.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to listen to you.
No.
If it's not convenient to them. So that's what we see in that scene right there.
Yeah, it's also concerning how quick Vhagar is to strike.
Oh, yeah.
Very concerning.
Oh, yeah.
So,
oh, yeah.
But we gotta talk about the dragon that Daemon's got.
Yeah, I don't know how big. The
That
dragon doesn't look as big.
It was very dark, though. That looked like a seasoned dragon.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the size of the head in comparison to Vhagar. Vhagar, period, Vhagar has the biggest dragon. Period. I mean, sorry, Vhagar is. Forgive my English. Sometimes words get jumbled. But Vhagar is the biggest dragon.
As of right now.
I mean, I think period Vhagar is the biggest dragon.
I don't know, because that one...
It wasn't that big, though. Like, it wasn't that big. It really wasn't.
We really don't know how big it is.
But you can tell by the head shape, though. Look at... Okay, Aemon... Put into perspective. Aemon and Daemon are about the same height. Mm-hmm. Roughly the same figure. Mm-hmm. Aemon is like a little twig on top of Vhagar. Like, compared to the head. Now, if you look at this dragon, it was slightly smaller. Obviously still bigger than Daemon, but slightly smaller. Like, Vhagar is like literally, humans are like toothpicks. That dragon wasn't as big. The only thing about that dragon, though, that I am concerned about is the mentality of the dragon.
Like I said, that dragon looks seasoned.
Yeah, the dragon looks like a seasoned killer.
That dragon has been through war.
Yeah, that's a war dragon. That dragon's a killer.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that's more concerning than the size of the dragon. Because the size of the dragon is one thing. But if you have a dragon that's used to fighting and it's a war dragon, size don't matter.
Yeah.
That size don't matter.
None of those other dragons have been through war.
No. That dragon has scars. It looks battered. It looks beaten, bruised. Mm-hmm. It's been sleeping in the dragon pit for years upon years. That dragon is a dangerous dragon.
Very.
So I don't even think it's really so much the size.
Size matters not.
Size matters not in this case. I mean, it can in certain situations, yes. Like with Arax, the dragon flying through the stones.
Yeah.
Obviously, agility and speed is what was the advantage.
Right.
What messed up? They would have been able to get away if he was more aware and didn't let his guard down. Mm-hmm. If he was more aware that, okay, this dragon could pop up from any direction, bottom, top, left, right, I need to be ready to swerve. He was looking from behind instead of waiting to hear and like pay attention. Obviously, Luke was scared, and
of course.
he's not been in a situation like this. The fact that he was able to even, think about, okay, there's a crack here with some fog. Let me hide in this, use this as cover, blind the dragon, and then try to fly away. The fact that he was able to even think about that shows how his intuition was there, and he was good at thinking. But at the end of the day, she mentioned he was 14 years old, and he's never been in that situation before. He's never had to fly his dragon in combat in general, much less combat with another dragon.
Right.
And on top of that, a bigger dragon.
Bigger, faster.
Not faster, but just bigger. Because the dragon is slow, but it could cover more mileage because of its size.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even the directors mentioned that Arax was a faster dragon. Fair. So because of its agility, speed, and aerodynamics, it'll be a faster thing. The only thing that Vhagar has on them is the fact that it's a bigger dragon, so it'll cover more distance. But so that at that point, the speed doesn't necessarily matter unless you know how to maneuver. I mean, thinking about aviation now. But anyways, point is,
y'all saw Top Gun.
Y'all saw Top Gun, right?
Don't need to go into it.
Vhagar is basically like a military cargo carrier, whereas, Arax was more like a fighter jet. Yeah, was more like a F-18 or something. Like it had the speed and agility. It just can't maybe fly longer distances because like a F-18 or any fighter jet, it can't fly as far. Only short bursts. So it might have, if we're talking about like comparisons in terms of like the strengths of the dragons and flying, Vhagar would have an overall strength for longer distances. Yeah. Obviously being bigger, stronger. But obviously being bigger and stronger will mean that you're going to be a little bit slower. So there's like pros and cons. It's like a hawk trying to chase a blue jay. Yeah. But then again, the hawk is just faster than a blue jay anyways. They have one of the top speeds for birds. So
this is just showing many interests of Matthew V. Haynes.
What do you think is called a falcon dive? Falcons are really good at using gravity and their aerodynamics. They're really good at maneuvering in the air. So a falcon and a blue jay, that blue jay gonna lose. The only thing that the blue jay is gonna have against the falcon is if it can find some tight spots to kind of weave itself into and hide. And that's kind of what I was thinking about with Arax. But anyways, getting back to the actual plot of the whole thing. Because I like the technical things about it. But like the whole plot of that whole thing right there is that, because I'm thinking about it from like a self-defense perspective. Luke really, honestly, in my opinion, I think he did a really great job. Yeah. He did a really good job. Like, despite being afraid, despite being like, this, not only is like his uncle who hates his guts is chasing him, but this big dragon is trying to kill them. And the fact that he was able to do all that and thought he was in the clear, honestly, I give him claps for that. Yeah. I felt like he handled that situation very well. The only
thing that he could have done a little better is not going above the clouds with no cover.
No cover, yeah.
That was the only issue. Mm-hmm. If he had stayed in like the fog and like the clouds,
it would have confused Vhagar a lot more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But he had a very clear, viewing of him. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that was the only mistake he made, and unfortunately he paid for it. But honestly, up until that point, he did a really good job defending himself in that situation. Because, again, not having any battle experience at all in this, period. Yeah.
Just pure intuition.
And, the dragon is also afraid too. So he's like having to calm the dragon down. He's like, stay calm, be still, listen to me. Like, even like out in the rain and the confusion, he's afraid. He's 14. Mm-hmm. He's in a foreign area doing this diplomatic thing he's never done before. He's afraid. So he's like, okay, well, like, calm down, relax, like, let's go. And honestly, props to Luke for his courage and being able to really deal with a crazy situation as well as he did, honestly. Even though he didn't leave as the victor in that situation, he handled it really well.
Yeah. I could definitely see this setting Jace off too.
Oh yeah, Jace was already ready. Yeah. Jace is already mad at Aemon, so this is just icing on the cake for his anger.
Yeah. Jace might actually turn into a bigger menace too for that.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
I think so.
We had all these issues as kids, and now you just killed my brother. Mm-hmm. So what else is there to do?
Because that's how it happened too. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Luke got attacked first, and then Jace came in and they were like, "That's my brother." Same thing happened. Because if I'm not mistaken, it might have been Luke was the one that cut his eye.
Well, that's why he was telling him to take out his eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I mean, obviously, man, this guy, you know, this is going to set up some things. And I wonder if the Baratheons are not going to choose Rhaenyra now that this has happened. I wonder because, like, now you're...
Yeah.
Because, like, does he want that kind of heat? He was going to get the heat
But
anyway.
to be fair, he's already seen... With that, he's seeing the aggression of that house. So he might be staying on Aegon's side just so he doesn't get the backlash of it. Or because
I mean, well, true. It could be a fear response to where
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, you know what? I ain't trying to get caught up in all this.
Yeah.
But then again, though, it's like, either way, this man is doomed. If you think about it. Like, it's like, how do I navigate this situation? Like, do I want one of my daughters to be married to the killer of the princess's son?
Queen.
Sorry, the queen. No, I'm saying from his perspective, it will be the princess.
Yeah.
The princess's son. Do I want to be tied up in that? Do I want to tie my house to a killer of the king's grandsire? Like, do I want that kind of heat? And then again, it's like, do I want that kind of heat of rejecting the offer to marry my daughter?
Right. And having my whole house burned for
it.
So,
like, I'm getting burned either way. Man, it's like John Travolta. Like, what do I do?
Which side is stronger?
Right.
The will of a mother?
Oh, God.
Or, you know, some kid whose brother is unhinged.
Yeah. I feel like he's most likely going to stay with the High Towers. Just strictly because it's going to be... Everyone's afraid right now. Yeah. Everyone that swore fealty is afraid. And they're going to be like, do I want to be the outlier? Do I want to be the one to be like, no? Like, if you raise your hand, then I'll raise my hand. But, like, if you don't raise your hand, I ain't raising my hand.
I think Jace might have luck with the other two houses, though.
He might.
So, nothing happened over there to our knowledge, so...
And Aegon's not going to fly his dragon out there.
Nah.
He is, but they hinted at, Laena's kid, who doesn't have a dragon yet. That's going to come into play much later.
Yeah, definitely. Like, they have a dragon, but they just don't...
She hasn't ridden...
Yeah.
She can't ride one, remember?
Yeah, no, I don't
Her
think
other sister can.
I know, I'm saying she has one, technically. But
I don't think she's ever received an egg. Remember she didn't get an egg?
They just said she had one. Did they not?
I don't think so. Because from last I remember them specifically talking about it was when Laena was there, and she mentioned that she doesn't have an egg.
Well, they might have given her an egg later on. Because
Maybe.
Damon said they have like a whole bunch.
I mean, it's very possible that he would have given her one. But he also mentioned, Laena also mentioned that it's going to be really hard for you to raise a dragon that's already, that have a dragon that's not growing with you. Yeah. Because that dragon, I mean, the dragons grow fast though, because Dany got her dragons from when they were pups. I don't know what you call baby dragons.
Yeah, I think we'll say pup.
Is it a pup? I feel like it's a pup.
Someone said a pup, I think.
Hold on, I need to find that out real quick. What do you call a baby dragon? Wormling, whelps, hatchling.
Okay, well...
Like a worm. Like a wormling.
Great worm.
Like a great worm, yeah.
But yeah.
Or broodlings. But yeah,
since they were, like, in the egg still.
Yeah,
She's
wormlings.
So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah.
So either way, like, they grew very quickly. So she had that time to bond with them. So even if she does get the egg now, it should be fine.
Yeah.
I don't have any doubt about it.
No.
But
man, we're really gonna have to see how this plays out.
Man, I just want to know. Like, I really wish that we started this like at least 3 seasons in or something, but
nah.
It's too good.
Gotta wait.
It's too good.
Gotta wait. Probably not gonna get another season. It was already booked for 2 and 3. So we're probably not gonna get this joint until like honestly 2024, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that we have to wait so long for certain shows, but then I'm like, yeah, take your time, make it really good.
Make it good, yeah, make it good.
But it's like, no, give it to me now.
I mean, I remember Game of Thrones going on every year or every two years we got a season. So I remember not waiting too long between 6 and 7 and 7 and 8. But I think that's because they filmed 7 and 8 back to back and they already kind of had it ready to go.
Yeah.
So they had the only reason is they now just booked. I feel like season 2 and 3 will be faster because they only recently booked season 2. They only recently greenlit a season 2.
Yeah.
They wanted to wait to see how it was gonna do.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So
obviously it did very well.
Yeah.
It was received very well. So
sucks you're not gonna see Millie Alcock again.
I know.
Unless they do flashbacks, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, I wanted to see her grow on the show, but I'm also really satisfied because it would have gone really slow.
It would have gone very slow.
Very, very slow. I mean, they could have made her look more like her age, her real life age. With makeup
she's like,
and
what,
hair.
20 something?
She's like in her 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
So they could have made her look more like in her, her age range.
But
it wouldn't have told the story they needed to tell.
Yeah, plus she's like a 14-year-old and
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, with makeup and hair and outfits, they could have made her look more her age.
Yeah, but to make her older than that.
Yeah, make her older than that. Yeah.
The issue.
Yeah. I'm trying to say to tell the story that they told us.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
We would have gotten what we're getting now much later.
Yeah.
Like years later.
Yeah, probably like season 4.
4. Yeah, which is not what they want. There's obviously
Right.
more to this story
Right.
that needs to be told, and obviously
Yeah.
not just with Rhaenyra, but they're trying to set up House of the Dragon to be as long as they can with the descendants as well, with the kids, because they're obviously setting up this blood feud.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra is not going to live too long. Obviously, we know what happens, and I can see now how Aegon would be the one to kill Rhaenyra. I can see how that happens now, simply for the fact that he's in a position of power. And he has dragons and and people with loyalty.
Get to his head and...
He's gonna get to his head, and he can definitely use that pride and his power and influence to make that happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Which sucks, but really bothers me that he's gonna have the last laugh. Like I really hate this so much. Yeah. But it is what it is. Hopefully we get to torture him a bit though. At least before that happens.
Yeah.
He's not gonna have a smooth ride, hopefully.
Anyway.
So yeah, I think we should wrap this up here.
Yeah, it's been a very long discussion.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's fine. That's gonna be it.
Season-long discussion.
Yeah. Great episode. Obviously, there's more to talk about here, but can't make this video hour long. It's already over an hour.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the discussion. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Clockmaster and
Cosmic Banks.
Out.